Hi everyone, I'm Andrea and this is your Career Academy Tip of the Week. So this week I want to share with you a really cool resource that's out there that I don't know if you know about, and it's called Onetonline.org, and it's considered our nation's primary source of occupational information. So they gather data and analytics on 923 specific occupations out there on an ongoing basis, so you could always go there and get the most up-to-date information. So if you're currently searching for a job or are just doing research for your interview, this is a really great site to check out. So I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough of this site so you can see what type of things they have to offer. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the homepage for onetonline.org. And so you can see there is a lot of different ways that you can interact with this website. So if you know the occupation that you want to research and learn more about, you can immediately put it into the keyword search. You can also put in any tasks that you're looking for. So if you're, you're really interested in technical support, but you don't know the job title, you can put technical support in the keyword search, and then it will bring up more information. You could also search occupations by different filters. So Bright Outlook is any type of job that is going to grow over the next few years, where there's a bright outlook for it, and where there's a lot of job openings currently, so that you can do a search based on that. You can look at the industry or the job family or the career cluster. And then you can do advanced searches looking at just the job duties or the soft skills or the technical skills. So there is a bunch of different ways that you can go about looking for information. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can take the interest profiler, and it will help you identify maybe the different areas that you would do best in, and then what jobs are associated with that. So we'll look at that. But let's first do a keyword search and just quickly look at how this works. So we're going to put in here dental assistant. So you could see all of the different occupations that come up under dental assistant. So you might only know about dental assistants, but they'll show you everything else associated with it. And that's really great, because you might not know all of the different types of jobs that are related to that industry. And so you can go in and see, oh, what's a dental laboratory technician? And it will let you know all of the tasks involved with the job, the technology that is associated with it, work activities, the context, what would your everyday look like, the job zones associated with it, the skills, the knowledge, what education would be required, the abilities that would be expected, any sort of interest. Now, the interests are related to that career profiler I mentioned, the work values, work styles, and wages and employment trends. So you can see there is a ton of information here that you could just take a deep dive into for each job. Okay, we're back at the home page. Now let's just look at what the Bright Outlook gives us. So we want to let's look at numerous job openings. So this search and filter will give you all of the jobs that have that bright outlook, that have a lot of job openings right now. So you can see there's a lot of them, and you can go into each one and see more information on each one. Now, let's say you know what industry you're interested in, but you don't know what type of job. You can just click on industry and then look at the different areas and decide which one you're really interested in. So maybe you're really interested in recreation and working in that sector. And so then you can see what jobs are associated with that industry. You could also look at career cluster. And this one's just a little bit different. So each of these areas, I would play around with each of them because they kind of give you something a little bit different. So industry might have a few different areas that seem similar to career cluster, but there's going to be some different ones. So like this one will focus more on a broader perspective. Same with job family. So it'll look like something similar, but each one will have a broader context. Then you can even do those advanced searches, like technological skills. So maybe you're really interested in utilizing HTML. And then it will give you all of the jobs associated with HTML language. So those searches are really great if you know kind of the direction that you want to go in and you have just a starting point. But if you don't have a starting point and you're really wanting to figure out, what your future is, what would you be a good fit for, you can take this ONET interest profiler. And it's a really quick assessment of the types of jobs that you would do well in. So it'll take you to this new kind of website, and then you go through this profiler where you let them know if you strongly like what they provide for you or dislike. So they'll give you a list of different type of tasks, and you let them know if you like it or you don't like it, or if you're neutral. So building kitchen cabinets, I would not like that. Laying brick or tile, that wouldn't be something that I would enjoy. So just go through each one and be really honest. Develop new medicine. No. And you may think like, well, that has nothing to do with me. Just think about the context of it. So, are you a really creative person? You'd probably like writing books or plays. Are you really interested in people? Like teaching an exercise routine or helping people with personal or emotional problems? That would probably, for me, work out. That's what I would like to do. Or everything else would probably be, I don't know. So just be honest in it, and then it will provide the most accurate interest for you. Okay, so this is the outcome after I took the interest profiler. So it lets you know the areas that you match the best. And so for me, social is my top one, obviously, and then artistic, and then enterprising. So then you can start to look at what falls into those categories. So if you click on social, so anything like teaching, giving advice, helping, and being of service to people. The artistic, it has creativity in their work that can be done without following a set of rules. And then enterprising, persuading and leading people, making decisions, taking risks. The other ones are realistic, working with plants and animals, real world materials, outside work. Investigative is searching for facts, figuring out problems. And then conventional is working with clear rules and following a strong leader. So then they'll let you explore the job zones for those areas, and you would need to select if you want those jobs to have little or no preparation, some, medium, high, or extensive job preparation. And that would include education, training, those types of things. So I'm going to choose medium just to see what that is. So then it would let me know the jobs associated with medium preparation for the areas that I am a good match for, and it provides a list of those jobs. So then I could go in and say, oh, well, I want to learn a little bit more about a concierge. And then it will break it all down for the knowledge, skills, abilities, what personality you need, if there's any technology, the job outlook, all of that information is going to be there. So it's a really great way to kind of filter down and find out what are the types of jobs that would fit you best. Okay, so that's just a quick overview of Onetonline. I didn't even go into half of what is here, but this is a great introduction to it to learn how to use the searches and the profiler. But there's a lot more information there. There is data, there is analytics that go much further into each job. So I would encourage you to check it out and take some time to do some research and find out what is available to you through Onetonline. All right, everyone, I hope that was helpful. If you need any assistance, please let us know, and I hope you have a good week.